long and tall with that slender groove. I love your smell and the way you move. Can I help it if I want you tonight?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Coffee Company. It is sunny, sunny, sunny. The sun is shining. There is no thunderstorms like the news said, but there will be some rain later, which is always good to hear to cool it down. But it is 27 degrees centigrade. It's a warm one today, and I'm enjoying it. It's really nice and warm. We're having some coffees. And we're going to be joined by Brian in a minute. Oh, it's really dark. Oh, no, it's because my screen camera is dirty. I need to find a cloth to clean my camera. But we are going to be joined by Brian in a minute. Just to have a bit of a laugh. Let's have it. Let's clean. There we go. That looks better. That looks ish. It's the sun. It's too fierce. It's too fierce. It's right on my computer though. We're getting there. We're getting there. It gives a nice lens flare actually. But let's see who's in the chat. We got Afternoon Ben and the Coffee Crew. Doesn't still know they're streaming at the moment. Are they? Boo! Boo! Are they streaming at the moment? I don't know. It's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. Either way. Doesn't matter to me, really. Doesn't matter. I've got my crew. They've got their crew. Which is really funny, actually. Still came for a coffee this morning. He came for a coffee this morning with Graham. So this is how they do it. They give you money. They pay you off. This is how they pay you off. They come for coffees. But afternoon, Andrew Gregory. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. We got Ian Ferguson's in the house. Good morning to you, Ian. Hopefully you're well. YouTube member, all the YouTube members. There's 6 of you in the audience today. 6 of you in the audience today. So well played for joining us instead of on the other streams. And then Mickey the Mickman send her a message. But yeah, it's a good time. I need a coffee. I really need a coffee, guys. I really need a coffee. I didn't sleep well at all last night. I slept terribly. So I need a coffee. I need to get through the day. We have Tom 81's in the house saying afternoon. Afternoon, Tomo. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ah, here he is. Aki.
Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. All good. Sorry for my delay. I was just having my little brother, Mr. Ryan Isaacs, gave me a call, so I was just chatting to him.
Was he crying?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. We weren't even really talking. We spoke about that at the beginning, but then we were talking about other things.
Good to hear.
We were talking about other things. So yeah, everyone good? Everyone well?
Everyone's good. Everyone is good. We're chilling out. We got Tweaky and Stu Boys. Stu Boys in the audience. We got Tweaky. The Tottenham on Tour Massive are in the chat.
They are indeed.
The loyal ones. We're not watching the other streams that are at the moment.
Oh, there are other streams on?
Yeah, there are other streams on. But lucky, the person that's doing the stream paid me this morning. So that's always good. You can always pay me off. If you wish to stream at the same time as me, at least pay for me. That's the way. At least pay. At least buy something.
I can say big up to my roomie, big up to Gregory, and obviously a big hello to Tweaky.
Good to see you, everyone.
I watched Morning Brews. I watched Morning Brews this morning. It was a great show.
Yeah,
and David Shire, I've got to send David a WhatsApp.
Yeah, absolutely. What a top guy that man is.
He is indeed. He is indeed. But yeah, it's a lovely. I hear it's still very, very hot back home.
Yes, it's going to rain today, but it's going to be very good. I think we need a bit of a cool down. It's been overly hot in this country, and we need a bit of rain. We got audio artisans in the house. Good to see you, audio. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Good to see you, mate. I've got my
Big up, audio. Big up. Well, that looks lovely, Ben. What have you got?
I've got an iced flat white.
Yeah, do you know what it is though? I can't. Is that with the big ice cubes? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that coffee. I can't. I don't know why. I just don't like coffee that way. He says having a hot cup of coffee.
Yeah. It's that time. I need to cool down. My body temperature is too hot at the moment. Really need something that's going to cool me down.
You need to get a frappe machine.
I have got a frappe machine.
You have?
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh, when I'm next over, you're making me a frappe.
Yeah, we can do that. It's a milkshake maker. It's more like a milkshake maker rather than a frappe machine, but it does the job.
I want a Tottenham on tour.
It makes coffee very, very thick and very, very cold, and that's all you need. Yeah,
I want a Tottenham on tour. Are we still making the Tottenham on tour coffee, yeah?
No, it's gone. It's gone now. That went ages ago. I need to make a new one.
Yes,
when I've got enough money to buy some coffee, it'll be great.
There you go.
We got Mark saying large ascensions to you both. Large ascensions to you indeed. Or as you said, wassay. Thunder and lightning tonight, apparently. I've only just seen rain. I don't see thunder and lightning. But if there's thunder and lightning, I think we needed it. It's well too warm here.
Yeah,
what do you want to talk about today, Brian?
I have to say, and I loved it back home, and I love it here sometimes, but when it does rain, like I said, after a massive heat, the rain is like thunderous here.
Yeah.
I love, minus the lightning part, because obviously you've got to be careful where you're walking or whatever. The chances of being hit are very, very low.
Unless you're John Wyatt.
Exactly. But I love walking out in the rain after a really hot day. Yeah. I love it. When I do it here, people look at me like, what the hell are you doing? And I go, I'm British. They're like, crack on. I love doing that.
A Canadian person says crack on.
No, literally, words to that effect. I actually remember when I was living in Israel, I worked for a hotel and I was like working in the front lobby and whatever like that. Like a housekeeping kind of thing, but around the hotel, not in the bedrooms. And they had the marble steps to go in, and it was pissing down, and I mean pissing down the rain. So I said, I'll take the job. I had my iPod on, so I had music. I was just wiping the water off the marble steps so people don't slip. Yeah. I was kind of singing it, kind of like doing Chim Chimney or the Mary Poppins, kind of acting like that. And all these Israelis that were going around the revolving door and then saw they're like, what are you doing? Are you UK out there? You Meshuggah, which is a nutcase.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm British. So, like, carry on. So
we're definitely Meshuggahs, though, aren't we?
Oh, 100%. But this is what happens. It's so when you're here in Toronto, or I can say for Toronto, probably all of Canada, when we've had really bad snowfall, you can tell the Canadians from the people from the rest of the world that live here now, because the Canadians just walk around like they're skating, like they're just literally born to walk on ice. Yeah. And you see the foreigners like going like this and take it pigeon steps. And then when it rains, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
The Canadians go, it's like you've got the whole world to yourself. So I love it when
it reminds me of when I go to Florida, when I go to Disney World. And it's because once a day they usually have a really bad rainstorm because it's like being in the rainforest. You can tell who the English people are because everyone is hiding indoors. Like, oh no, the world's gonna end. It's raining, and then the English people are like, fuck off, and they're just walking around. It only costs £1 for a poncho. I'll have a walk, but it's great.
Yep.
Stuart's saying I've been struck by lightning loads of times.
There you go. Then you're a lucky man.
You're electrifying, Stuart. You're electrifying.
There's only one man that's electrifying. There's only one man of all of everything.
Yeah. But it probably doesn't help if you're playing golf and it's bucketing with rain and you've got a big metal stick in your hand.
Yeah.
It's a lightning rod. Literally.
You're right. You're right, but yeah, so you're getting the weather there. Then I've woken up today. One of the first things I always do is obviously check what's going on back home. Well, after I've checked WhatsApp, blah 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 blah. You see, that's because he's my roomie. He just we're like this. People think I've shaved my hair to look to be cooler, and I don't mean that in a cool dude. I mean cooler as in temperature, or for any other reason. But I'm actually doing it to look like my roomie. We're so in sync. Damn right, Destiny. Damn right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first thing I do after waking up, checking WhatsApp, YouTube, I always check to see what's going on back home. Yeah. And then I won't forget the problems that's going on there. To wake up to hear all this thing with the doctors, it's my God, my dear Lord.
You never know, Brian. You never know what's happening with this country.
Yeah, it's so sad to see. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Good times, though. Good times. Good times.
But we try and be positive. We look at the good things that are happening in the world. There's some good things. There are some good things that are happening. I was massively surprised yesterday, and I don't hide this, but everyone knows I'm a fan of the K-pop group Twice. Everyone knows I'm a fan of it. I've said it loads of times. They performed at the Spurs game yesterday. I was pissed. I missed it.
No, you weren't enjoying listening to Stephen Corker?
No, fuck that. I wanted to listen to Twice.
You didn't enjoy the halftime chatter amongst the people who were watching with us?
No, because actually I went to the Greasy Spoon to get a sausage sandwich. But had I known, I would have watched the halftime show.
Well, you didn't get to see it anyway.
And the problem is, Brian, Twice have a song called Cheer Up. They should have played that at the end of the game, not in the middle of the game. We were actually quite good until half-time. They should have played it after the game.
Yeah, listen, I didn't even know that. I know you're a huge fan of K-pop. I just could. The only K-pop band I know is that BST or whatever it's called.
BTS, yeah.
Oh, I got the initials right, so at least
that's the right initials, yeah.
Just in the wrong order.
Yeah. And everyone knows Psy because of Gangnam Style.
I feel so sorry for Tom.
Oh, no.
Tom, I would say do what I do and take a deep breath when you enter the station, but you're going to be there a lot longer. I don't want you to die.
Yeah. Tom's head isn't the same when he has a baseball cap. Yes.
Is it a convertible? It's a convertible baseball cap. In the winter, the cap comes on. In the summer, it goes off. Oh, look who's here.
Yeah. Afternoon.
I have to say, and do you know what? I have to say, and one of the things I did say when speaking to Ryan was he absolutely found hysterical the picture you made
of Basuma.
And I said, once we get the here we go, can I put it on my Twitter?
Yeah.
And like, of course you can. It's fantastic, but he wants you to find a better photo of his face. So we're going to try and find a more.
But send me one.
Yeah.
But I actually really like that one because it's really bad.
You know what? He is a guy. Listen, I'm very, very biased when it comes to this man. He is my little brother, and I will take a bullet for him. But he is a good laugh, and the bets we've been having in. Destiny, we're both Jewish. I'll eat bacon all day long. I'll eat bacon all day long. But yeah, Ryan is always good for a little laugh. He is my little brother.
That's a good sandwich, though. I had a salt beef sandwich for dinner last night.
And the fact is, he keeps losing bets to me. So it's all good.
He said yesterday, I actually saved Ryan because I said Gallagher's not coming, and he said yesterday, "Want to bet?" I was like, "I don't bet." He's lucky I don't bet. He's so lucky.
He clings on for so. When we had the Harry Kane bet last year, after we made the bet, he went back and forth so many times, and then he lost. And I will say, Ryan has got to the point now where I put a poll out on Twitter. I so badly just want this. I just want to here we go. I don't care if it's us anymore. I don't care if it's Atletico Madrid. I don't care if he stays at Chelsea. All I want is a here we go or something, so you never have to see this rumour again.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We got Tweaky's in there. He's become a member. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Tweaky. Thank you for becoming a member. Really helps us out on the Coffee Company a lot. Thank you so much, buddy. One of the real ones. Got side dancers saying hello. Afternoon,
I love
everyone.
that. I love that logo. Do you know what? I love that emblem. It's
a shame the rest of the kit is crap.
I love it. I just know, mate. Like you said, you see, I wear a lot of pink. Real men wear pink. I love wearing pink.
Pink's great.
Yeah, Destiny. Like I say, I've never put it this way, Tweet. Not Tweet, Destiny. In my parents' house, I think I don't know if you're the same, Ben. In my parents' house, they keep kosher. I don't mean the 2 sinks or the 2 plates for milk and meat, but they keep kosher. But when they're outside the house, they eat wherever they want, and that's how I was brought up. I appreciate people that keep kosher, and that's what they want to do. It's what my sister does with my nephews and my brother-in-law. But I've broken so many rules in my parents' house during my bad days. But the one that I would never break is that one. Like, I'll go out and have a bacon sandwich with my dad. But if my dad came into the house and saw me cooking bacon,
it'd kill you.
I'd be in Epping Forest Country Club or Epping Forest somewhere, never to be seen again.
Absolutely.
Which I appreciate. I appreciate that. If that's
you've got to have rules for the house.
Exactly.
What about To Anyone or Blackpink? I don't know To Anyone. Blackpink, they've got some really good songs. In terms of members, I'm a fan of Lisa. Lisa's great, and I'm a fan of Jisoo. But the rest of it, they've got some really good songs though. But they're not my favorite. Isn't dinner time around that? No, dinner is at evening time. Rubbish. You two would have nothing to talk about. Shut up, Ryan.
mate. Do you know what we would do? But when you make silly bets, they just have to be called out and mentioned.
Yeah. Afternoon, Rob. Good to see you, Rob. Good to see you. Rusted, mustard, and pickle every time. Pink, the colour of warriors.
Damn right, man. Damn right.
Does kosher include shellfish? No, it does not. For fish, it's got to be fins and scales.
Yeah.
But swordfish, which do have fins and scales, when they jump out of the water, they actually lose some of their scales. That's how they shed the dead scales. They jump out of the water to shed them. So there is an argument that stems back to Rashi, who was an ancient biblical commentator like 200 a long time ago. He commented on is swordfish kosher or not. So swordfish is actually widely considered not kosher, but a lot of Torah commentators said because it does have because it has got scales and it just gets rid of them when it jumps out of the water, they might actually be kosher. So it's a weird one. There is some weird.
I have to say, when it comes to this, I've got a theory as well. I think back in the olden days when historical
someone
time,
ate swordfish and died, so they said don't eat that.
Mate, no, I don't even think that. I think someone, when they were saying is this kosher or not, it wasn't about these rules. It was like, if it tastes good, we're going to make sure it's not kosher, and then they're going to crave it. And I was like, listen, I love my shellfish, scallops, lobster, oysters, crab.
I think it's more, what's it called? Someone ate a crab, it was rotten and died, so they said, don't eat that.
No, I actually think, like in Willy Wonka with the goose that laid the golden egg, it was like good or bad. That's what they did with if it's kosher or not. If it tastes good, it went into not kosher.
If we look at a lot of the things we're not allowed to eat, Brian, a lot of them have like problems like pork. If you eat pork, here's a chance you can get tapeworm. So probably some Jewish bloke ate a pig, got tapeworm, died. So don't eat that. Don't eat that, mate.
Yeah,
I died very happy because he had a bacon sandwich and got tapeworm from a bacon sandwich.
Yeah, mate. Although I could say I could very easily not eat bacon in this country, but I could never say that in England because the English or the bacon we have in England is so much better than the streaky bullcrap that we have here.
We got Robbie's in the house. Good to see you, Robbie. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well.
If Ryan is still here, if Ryan is still in the chat, I took Ryan to one of the cafes or my number one cafe that we go to.
Yeah.
And when it comes to eating, Ryan saw, I was like, took him out. I can't remember, we went out for breakfast together. and literally, I think I had almost 2 plates worth of food and smashed it all. The English fry every time, even when I arrived last time when we went to Nottingham, we went to Ryan's Cafe, full English. I couldn't live in England without full English.
Yeah. We got Adrian Strokers in the house. Good to see her.
Big up.
Crab. Rob78, nothing kosher about crabs. Oh, you meant the food. Sorry, my bad. Is orca kosher? No, because orca is a form of dolphin, so it's not actually a fish. It's a mammal. And most importantly, it's got no fin. It's not got no scales. It's slimy. But remember, orca is a dolphin, which means it's a whale. So if it is a mammal, it's got to have split hooves and it's got to chew the cud. Those are the 2 rules. It's got to have 2 stomachs. It's got to have 2 stomachs.
Do you know what? I knew on this channel we could talk about anything and everything.
Yeah.
But never did I think we would be going down this avenue. But hey ho. And I have to say, there's a comment there. There's a comment there. You need to bring up Ian Barron's.
Wait, I'm moving my laptop because it's getting overly hot, and I'm probably going to lose my mic.
Ian, I'm wishing you a very, very happy 50th, mate. Many happy returns for Saturday. Have a great day and a fantastic year ahead, buddy.
Let me get through it. So no, orca whale is not kosher because it is a form of dolphin. Dolphins are mammals, so they need split hooves and they need to chew the cud.
I don't know why. This shows how old I'm getting. I actually read that as the vegetable okra until you started speaking. It's like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, it's actually orca.
I can't eat pork anymore since my gallbladder removal. Oh shit. Oh well.
Mate, you can't have that. You can't have sugar. My God.
God, it must suck.
Yeah.
Very good morning, everyone. Hope you're well. It's my 50th birthday on Saturday. I'm getting old. Hey, 50
Happy
years
birthday,
now.
buddy.
Happy birthday. Don't eat any shellfish. Not for me. Yeah, not for me either. Don't like the look of
I'll
it.
eat all of yours, Tom. I'll eat all of yours. No problem.
Mixed grill for the win. Mixed grill. Getting educated here. Always up for learning new things. But yeah, we can talk some utter bollocks on this channel. We can talk utter bollocks.
I think the surprise of it all is the greatest thing about it.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. I don't think anyone's ever had a conversation whether an orca whale was kosher or not.
Yeah. True.
Years ago, I was given a whelk. I'm still chewing it. No. As you saw, I had my yearly ice cream. Bloody lovely it was too. Yeah. It's a shame you didn't have the flake, though. The flake's the best bit.
Mate, I can't remember the last time I had a 99.
I love a flake.
Flakes are good, but you know what? And it's not because it's messy. I know they're very, very similar, but I think a 12 is a million times not tastier than a
flake. A 12 is a flake.
Yeah, but with the chocolate coating on it, it's just not so messy.
That would be a bougie 99.
Mate, I go through
Imagine
12s.
you have a 12 instead of a flake on top.
I go through 12s back home like they're going out of fashion. I love 12s.
That would be a banging bougie 99, wouldn't it? If you had a 12 with a flake.
They might need to round it up to the £1 though.
Yeah,
to make it extra bougie.
What would you have to? How much is a 12? Ripple as well. I prefer. I prefer ripples to 12s.
Oh no, 12s are iconic. 12s.
I prefer Galaxy chocolate to Cadbury's chocolate now. Cadbury's chocolate's too sweet. Do they make Somerset cider ice cream? I believe so. Old Jamaica dark rum and raisin chocolate. Interesting. It's not rum and raisin's not my favourite.
That is my dad's absolute favourite thing. That and fruit and nut, but rum and raisin is my dad. For birthdays and anniversary, Father's Day, he gets rum and raisin this, rum and raisin that. Yeah. He loves it.
I love a good old tub of vanilla. I love a really good old school vanilla gelato. Is very difficult to beat. It's so hot in Madrid. It's like 38 degrees. So these strawberries daiquiri slap. Oh, I bet that's lovely. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Coffee walnut whip. Okay. Ever been to the Monkham's, Ben? Had lunch in there with Kel on Tuesday. I've driven past it enough times. But no, I've never been there. Apparently it's all right. I've never been there. But
Where were we talking about? The Monk. Ever been to
the pub in Woodford.
No, I haven't.
Or Rodin Valley. It's Rodin Valley technically, but it's all right. But it's there's some good pubs around there. It's funny, we did a pub from around here and on Brewing Bollocks yesterday, which was always funny. Scooped ice cream or machine? Oh, that's a difficult question, Aki, isn't it?
I don't know actually, because when I think about machine ice cream, I only think one flavour, and that's vanilla.
Yeah.
Whereas scooped ice cream, you go to a Ben and Jerry's or a Baskin Robbins or whatever. And although I say that, here we got Dairy Queen and their blizzards, which are the ones they tip upside down every single time to show how fucking firm it is. They're great, but I think I would have to go scooped.
Yes, I would agree. Especially if you go to a real Italian gelato place and you've got, like you just said with the machine, and it's in that big whipper. They've got them for every single flavour. If you go for a proper one, and you just get one of those silicone spatula, and they just stick it in there, and it comes off, and it's like thick like a cake. Like, ice cream, it always tastes plastic, doesn't it? It always tastes a bit plastic.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I everyone will have their personal preference. I always remember when I think scooped ice cream as well. I've got what's the name, Rossi in Southend.
Yeah.
And,
Rossi's in Barkingside was the best, but you've never been there. Rossi's
not to that one. I've regularly been to the one in Southend because that's where my dad's side of the family were living for a majority of my childhood and still to this day, actually. So I spent a lot of my youth, shall I say, in Southend with my cousins and everything. But that I love an authentic ice cream shop where it is, and all the gelato in Italy. Yeah, a scooped ice cream. I
real ice cream. Say. I love it. Italian ice cream is just, but most importantly, Sicilian ice cream is god tier. You've never had ice cream before unless you've been to Sicily. Let's have a look. It's a Sicilian ice cream brioche. We can find a picture of it. Here we go. Found a picture. This is the business, Brian. This is the business. Ice cream in a brioche. My God.
That doesn't look appealing, but I would more than willingly give it a go.
It's so good. It's an ice cream sandwich on another level. It's just the best. And the best thing about it in Sicily is it always costs like £1. It's €1. It's the best. It's the best.
So yeah, I would listen. I would love to go to Italy one day. Ilana adores Italy. Absolutely adores it. And she wants to go there. I've said to Ilana as well, when it comes to holidays, the next few holidays are entirely down to her. Obviously, in April, we're coming home to England for a holiday, and there's no getting away from it because of the bar mitzvahs and my mum's 70th. But I said, after you letting me go back to England and having to go back to England for other reasons, the next few places you want to go to is where we go. And Italy is high on that list. And I would love to go to Italy.
Where would Ilana want to go though?
She wants to go to the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, yeah.
She puts travel tours together. She spends her life putting tours together. So she's been to Italy. But Ilana is incredibly, before we got married, before we even met, her biggest passion in life was traveling. She has been all corners of the globe. She's got some great experiences. She wants to do the Amalfi Coast. There's other bits. My cousin is married to an Italian.
Has Alana got a tour guide's license?
Yep.
So
Not to be a tour guide on the tour.
She's travel agent.
Yeah, she's got an IATA number.
So if she booked it, she would get the travel agent discounts.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's bang on the money. Go to the Amalfi Coast. Go to Capri. It's amazing. The food is incredible. The sunshine's incredible. Yeah.
Exactly. There's other places she wants to go to. Well, the main thing we're looking into is next year, please God, hopefully we'll be in a position, hopefully with me being better and hopefully back to work, where we can actually go and get some winter sun.
Yeah.
And if anyone is in the chat that lives over this side of the pond, the deals you can get to go to like Cuba or the Bahamas or anywhere for like a week, flights included, 5-star all inclusive, is absolutely ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
When you look at things,
it's just like us with Prague. Like I might go to Prague with Mickey. Prague is apparently fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's 80 quid a night to stay in an Airbnb, and the flights are 50 quid all in, there and back. It's amazing.
Yeah, so Ilana knows her places. There's loads of places like South America she wants to do.
Yeah.
There's so many places. One of the places that I really want to do is Greece and the Greek Isles.
Yes.
She wants to. I grew up in my area, and you know where I live, like Fosters.
Yeah.
Growing up, you're in that area. You're either Greek or Jewish, predominantly. And I have so many Greek friends. And you see all these things on the Greek islands, Santorini, Kos.
Yeah, beautiful.
They're stunning. The food is magnificent. Greece and Italy are the two places, and Portugal.
Yeah,
are 3 places that she really wants to go to. And the one I really want to do is Croatia. Croatia in the summer is magnificent.
Croatia's like Italy.
The summer is magnificent.
It's crazy. It's crazy cheap. The Brovnik and Split are good.
Another place that's very, very cheap and is wonderful, but obviously for the complex is very cheap English money-wise, is Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Bulgaria actually has some stunning places.
Yeah.
And hotel complexes. Obviously, it's not one of the biggest travel hotspots or destinations, but Bulgaria, we were looking, and when we lived in England, I was still booking. The deals are available. Like if you wanted to get away for a week in an all-inclusive 4 or 5-star, Bulgaria with the English
money.
Oh mate, it's insane.
But I remember when I went to Poland on my school trip. The price comparison between zloty and pounds was ridiculous. It was mind blowing.
Well, you know what? I looked.
My mum gave me 100 quid to go to Poland just in case. It was like 500, 600 zloty. It was massive money.
Well, this is the thing. Well, when I lived in Israel, and I had obviously American and Canadian friends, we were getting 8 shekels to the pound, where they were getting 3 or 4 to the dollar.
Yeah.
Now, at one point, you look at it now, I think the pound is something like 4 shekels to the pound. It's the exchange rates in the world have gone mad. Yes, see, I knew Rumi would say that. I talk about Bulgaria. Of course, he's been there, completed it. We are so in sync, Tom. So in sync.
Back from Sunny Brit, it's beautiful. Yeah, you got to be careful. Everywhere you go, you've got to be careful. Krakow is beautiful. It is a stunning city. That is a place you really do, especially if you look like.
Yeah, well, put it this way, I've always said I will do Poland.
Yeah.
I will do it, and I'm doing it for one reason and one reason only. Yeah. I've said that since I lived in it. I've got to do it. I know it'll be emotional. I've got to do it.
Krakow is beautiful, though, Aki. It is an amazing.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Incredible city.
I can imagine.
Beautiful streets, cobbled floors, great food.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying though, Ben, is if I ever go to Poland, it's going to be not because I want to go see Krakow. Or
Krakow is only an hour from that place.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm going there. Like I'll tell you. So when I went on Birthright, which is where I first went to Israel, it was a free trip. If you haven't been to Israel and you go on all these tours, I basically went there to meet Jewish girls
Yeah.
have a good laugh and see a bit of Israel. I had no inkling to ever go to Israel until my sister did this tour. I got smashed drunk every single day, apart from the one that there was a day that we woke up and then we saw a Holocaust survivor and then went to Yad Vashem, which is a Holocaust memorial.
Yeah.
I refused to drink the night before. I was like, there is no goddamn way
Yeah.
I am disrespecting or having a headache to experience what people, for people around the world to be able to live today. There is no, I wouldn't touch a drop. And if I ever go to Poland, I'm going for one thing and one thing only for the first time. It'll be like, go in, spend 3-4 days. I'm doing that, get out. And then another time I will say, Joe, well, now let's see the rest of Poland. But the very first time I go to
you've got to see bits of it to understand the context.
Yeah, I have one mission and one mission only the first time I go.
There's a thing in New York where you can actually go for free. I don't know if it's majority for school kids, but there is an organisation that will pay for you to go. They will pay for you to go for nothing, just like the Birthright tour.
Yeah.
So it's always an option. Always an option. But yeah, the stunning city. Krakow Poland is some of the old villages are incredible. The food, pumpkin soup, spicy pumpkin soup. Jesus, delicious. Some great food everywhere though. To be honest, I want to go back to Budapest, where my family are from.
That's where that's what Ilana's family.
Yeah,
goes back to Hungary. Hungary is actually Budapest is somewhere as a youngster, or not a youngster, when I was in my 20s that I really wanted to go to.
Yeah, Budapest is beautiful. It's a beautiful city. Great food as well. I basically go everywhere because of the food. I love food.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's the thing. I would have literally years ago, for obvious reasons, I would have gone everywhere where the nightlife's great and the drink is cheap.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's not that. It is the food, the culture, the this, the that.
Yeah.
But the difference is me and Ilana have very, very different ideas on Ilana loves going out every day, looking at architecture, church, but you name it, she wants to be on her feet. Whereas me, let's sit by the pool.
Yeah.
Let's chill. So we have to do it whenever we go on holiday. We do one day what she wants to do, kind of let's go out and experience the culture. The other day of so on and so on. Yeah. Only fair.
That Mallorca would be great for someone like Ilana then, because it's like you've got best of both worlds. You can spend the mornings when it's at its hottest by the pool, chilling, having a couple of mocktails, having a couple of drinks. Here we go, having a laugh. The evening, you walk around all the little Spanish towns. They're fantastic.
Exactly. I think Tom's just sounds like my miss. See, we are so in sync. I think we were separated at birth. Tom, I think we need to arrange holidays where we meet up, the four of us.
Tom,
we don't tell our wives. And then we just mysteriously end up at the same hotel at the same time. And you're like, oh, you girls want to go out? Oh, off you go. Me and Tom will chill by the pool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tom Daigle. We're going to change his name to Tom Daigle.
There you go.
Instead of his name being Tom 81, his name is Tom Daigle.
I'll change mine to Brian 81 then.
Yeah. I went in the 70s. Yeah, absolutely. There's never a dull moment when we go away. Absolutely. It's the best part. Best part of it is
let's see in the chat. Is anyone going away this summer or been away?
Where is everyone going? Where is
everyone going?
But everyone knows I'm going to Sardinia next week, so I'm really excited about that. Next Thursday for 5 days, and I'm ecstatic about it. Absolutely ecstatic about it. I really need to just sit and do nothing, have some drinks, eat some food. Not that I'm the fattest I've ever been. Like I can't believe how big I am now. I'm I literally cannot believe it.
There you go.
Ben, another holiday. Shock. Well,
do you know what? He's probably been watching this stream for a moment, waiting to think, when can I get a comment in that will just punch and hit? And he's waited. He's waited. He's waited, and then Nick got the "here we go." This is my in.
Well, luckily we're going to get the "here we go" about Emerson Royale later.
Don't be mate. Listen, yesterday we were at the final countdown, and yesterday it was about
smoke's coming,
and then it was like, no, it's not, and now we're hijacking Connor, even though apparently we haven't even made an inquiry, let alone a bit. It's just not, mate. I've said before, and I said it to Ben and Simeon, they need to do some content called 50 Shades of Simeon,
Yeah.
where you see how positive he is by the start of the window.
And then how
And he
negative he is by the end of
like,
it.
he does like he gets gradually worse, and he gets, if that's Simeon, that's Daigle. He gets very close to Daigle by the end of the window.
Yeah.
And this is what I've just been seeing with these ITKs. I have stood back and just laughed at this stuff. It's hysterical.
Where is he? Where is he? You mean Plessy Little Liar?
I mean, he's a crazy little thing called, a pretty little thing called lies.
Da, da, da. Nick is saying went to Venice in March, Butlins, Bognor Regis, half term with the family, Amsterdam in November.
And this is the man who's got the cheek to say another holiday shot.
Yeah, he's been on more holidays than I have. No, I went to skiing in February. I went to Italy with Mickey. I went to Cornwall with the family, and I'm doing this one will be so 4. Will be the 4th one.
So if I was to count this year, would spending a night in Niagara Falls with Ryan cost us?
Yeah, that's a holiday.
That cost us a holiday.
Yeah. What's say? We got Shorty Slater.
Big up Slater, brother.
Good to see her. Good to see her. Afternoon Cough and Daigle brothers. Good to see you, Sean. Good to see her. I'm staying home, fixing my garden, just done the bathroom. Lip Glass Levy fleeced me for £6,000.
Yeah, well, Tweaky, as I say, when people ask me when I'm not going on holiday, I say I'm staying in Costa del back garden. So enjoy.
Yeah. Ben has 15 holidays a year. Ben has had more than me. What about the Isle of Wight? That was last year. I went to the Isle of Wight, and I wish I will not go again.
Well, it's good. You know what? It's good that people are actually updating you on the holidays you've had.
Yeah.
It shows they're
That
paying
was last year.
They're paying
That was so
attention.
long ago. Mickey didn't even exist yet. I didn't even know she existed. When I went
Have you
to
not even
that.
started chatting by then?
No.
Oh, wow.
Mickey didn't exist.
Wow.
Other than that, it's not really holidays like Ben's. Mine are 4 days. Italy was 4 days. Cornwall was a week. I don't really go on that long holiday. Nick is just lies. This is what happens. I mean,
Nick has a Ben. How can I say Ben Jenderson? A Ben Jenderson.
He's got a Ben Jenderson. Off to the Gran Canaria in September. Can't wait. It's going to be great. I don't remember what day it is. Don't blame you, mate. Just admit it. Ben
Mate, all I
Jenderson.
will say, when you say you can't remember what day it is, can people believe it is already the 1st of August?
I can't.
I know we're getting older and time goes quicker, but I'm sorry, this 8 months has flown by.
Yeah.
It really has literally taken off.
Yeah.
And all I know is I've got another 2 months of very good weather, and then it begins. Or no, October's not bad as well.
Oh, October in Canada was lovely. I loved
It's
it.
not always like that when you'd been here. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. It can be, but November, December, you start noticing
Yeah,
it.
you start feeling a bit of the chill, and then January, February's freezing.
Yeah. It is. I hope it was like last winter, because last winter was so mild.
Yeah,
Apart from 2 weeks that were horrific.
yeah. I've got to do it.
What, come out in the winter,
Yeah, I've got to do it.
mate? You know, there's always a place.
Yeah, I've got to do it at some point.
Mate, I hope there's lots of people in this channel
It'll still be an
do want
adjustment
to come
for
out.
me. It'll
Huh?
still be an adjustment for me because what's it called? I've done minus 25 skiing, so
Yep.
but it's so different. It's a different cold. It's a much different cold.
Oh, very much so.
But I can if I wore my ski jackets, I'd be fine.
Oh yeah, there's no. This is the thing. It's when we say, or you hear in Toronto or other parts of Canada where it's even colder, it's minus 30, and then you have the wind chill, whatever it is. I'll tell you now, if you wrap up, people don't go out and then put their jacket and everything on. If you go out with, let's say, your thermal,
thermal undershirt, a t-shirt.
yeah, if you're wearing
and then you jump
gloves, the snood, a hat,
Yeah.
you won't feel a thing. You won't.
Yeah.
You'll just go, oh my god. It'll look cold, but you're fine.
Yeah.
If you don't wrap up warm, and properly in a couple of literally in seconds, you'll know about it.
Absolutely. The weather in Somerset is always not when I was there. Let's all go visit Daigle.
Do you know what? I would love that. Do you know what? There's so many people, and one of them we actually met in the Antwerp Arms last season, Ben. Not like maybe no, sorry, the end before. There's been a couple of people that, whilst I was back in England, flew to Canada. And was like, "I'm coming to the Scotland Yard. Are you going to be there?" I was like, "No, I'm back here." But there's loads of people that have come. I was watching the Euros. I was watching the England. What was our final group game? Was it whoever it was?
Slovakia.
And I went out to have a vape because obviously you can't vape. And there were loads of people watching it because they got a TV outside of the Scotland Yard for the balcony area. And they're like, "Oh my God, Daigle, you're here." And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "The only reason we knew about this pub is watching you on whatever channel they saw it on." And I said, "There's so many people now, even Canadians, that didn't know about the Scotland Yard being an official Spurs pub. It's wicked. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Everyone should come out and see me.
I want to do this.
Whenever you want to, mate. Just let me know. And hopefully Nick will come out. Nick went to New York last year, and hopefully sometime soon he'll come out.
Boo!
So hopefully he'll come out sometime soon. But honestly, if you can ever get a chance, come out and then come to the Scotland Yard. You'll see how incredible that place is.
I want to do Vancouver at some point. I want to do Vancouver.
Yep.
I want to do it. No, I'm not coming out. Boo!
Yeah, he will come out sometime soon. He just won't come in the winter.
I've been to America.
Yeah, you've been to the you've been there. You need to go across the border and come into the penthouse.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. You've been in the lobby. You need to come up into the penthouse.
And he has to have a poutine.
Poutines are banging. Poutines are banging.
But definitely going to happen again. I want to go back to Canada. I don't know what I'd do. I'd have to actually have somewhere to go. So, yeah.
You come out again. I'll try and sort it out that you, me, Mickey and Alana can go to Banff.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what we could do.
I have family in Toronto. I spent one Christmas there when I was young in the 90s, but never seen snow like it. Absolutely. The snow is...
Mate, I moved here December the 1st, 2017. Had to fly back 10 days later because my grandma unfortunately passed away. Came back. In that winter alone, I'd seen more snow than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Ever.
But that's because you've never been skiing, right?
Yeah. That would be, I mean, England, I've lived in England, Israel, and never been anywhere like skiing or anything in the winter. Yeah. But it's literally the snow. When it snows here, there's days we've had like 50 centimeters of snow in like 2 hours.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It's incredible to look at when you're inside in the warm.
This is what we can do. We can all bring Brian his tea. So get every single person to bring out loads and loads of tea.
Mate, literally thousands of bags.
We've got that entire streaming room just filled with boxes.
Mate, I've got in the spare room where my sister-in-law stays when she pops down from out of town. Literally, there is a shelf that is just full of my tea bags. Like Soren with all his whiskies. Yeah. It's just like that with tea bags.
Do that. Just going to bring all the different brands of tea, and you've got to try. You've got to.
I'll tell you what else I need people to bring me, and I joke about it with Ben Daniel with his kid Joshua. He said, "I'm already collecting for you." I'm obsessed with Farley's Rusks, the baby biscuits.
Oh yeah,
they are the best biscuits in the world. Every year my mum gets them. I am obsessed with them.
You put them in a bowl of milk, so
I either that or eat them plain. I said to Ben. By the way, let me know when it's time for the Farley's Rusk, and I'll be over. He goes, Brian, I've got you covered. Every pack I buy for Josh, I buy for you. He goes, there's a Brian draw already for you. Do you know what, mate? I have, like my mum, I like really, really strong tea.
Yeah.
So it used to be Yorkshire tea that I had, but the ones that I even prefer more is mum, whenever she goes to Sainsbury's or Asda's, they do extra strong tea, and it's that even though it's store-bought or store brand, they're incredible. They're incredible.
My mum loves Tetley for some reason. My mum loves Tetley. I don't mind Tetley. Tetley's quite smooth. I
But
know
I
Susie
do.
doesn't like it.
What I do miss, which what I used to love as well, and I used to have them at Booking.com all the time, was I like Twinings, like the fruit teas and all that.
Oh
So
yeah, Twinings
they
are
have
good.
some wicked flavours back home. It's not so big over here. They got I think it's called David's tea, but it's expensive. But
Can you get proper English tea in Canada?
you've got the English shops.
Yeah.
Whenever I've gone into the supermarket, or our version of the supermarket here, I haven't really seen them. That the main one that they have here is called like Orange Pico, and it is as weak as anything.
They don't get tea in Canada, do they?
Yeah, it's a coffee country. It's a coffee country.
Well, saying that, Brian, more coffee is drunk in the UK than tea.
I know, it's mad. See, so this is the one thing me and Tom ever disagree on. I don't like Earl Grey.
Yeah.
I don't like. Oh, mate, surely I might have to try that. That is there you go, Rinketic.
Good to see you, Rinketic. Good to see you.
So yeah, I do love.
Do you have it with milk or do you have it with lemon, though, Tom? Because I can understand Earl Grey if you have a slice of lemon in it, but if you put milk in that, it tastes like milky perfume. It's disgusting. It's revolting. I need 2 coffees a day minimum. I only drank it because of Captain Picard. Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Yeah, but do you know what? When it comes to Destiny, Destiny, brother. Where do you live? Are you in England or are you somewhere around the world? Because since I've moved here, with coffee here, obviously they do it a lot with cream as opposed to milk.
Yeah.
I can't touch coffee with milk anymore.
Yeah.
It just tastes wrong to me now. Builder's tea is the way forward, mate. So I've got coffee now. It's coffee and cream, coffee and cream, coffee and cream.
It's
I
not
can't
for me.
drink. Like when I come to you, I have it black, don't I? I just have it the espresso or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in England, yes. So
okay, I get that. I get that.
So yeah, I can't drink coffee with milk anymore. Even when I'm back home, I just go straight to tea. I have coffee in the morning.
Have you had one of my cappuccinos?
Say again?
You've had one of my cappuccinos.
No, I haven't. I always have the espressos. I've never had a coffee.
You've got to try a cappuccino next time.
If you've got cream, yes.
Well, you can't make cappuccino with cream. It'd be too thick. But the way I froth the milk, it becomes as thick as cream.
There you go. And as it's yours, I'll take it. Like I said, I'll say that as well. I have sugar with everything, but when I'm at yours, I don't have sugar. So I'm willing to give it a go.
But definitely, Tom, give it a go. Earl Grey tea with a slice of lemon. It will change your life.
But see, this is the thing. I don't know how people feel about this. I'm growing more to like lemon, but I love lemonade, but I prefer lime as a citrus to everything. Would it work well with lime as well?
Is it sweeter?
I love lime. I can eat limes as a fruit. Yeah. I love lime. I don't know if other people like that.
I don't like lemon when I put it in my my soft drink. I don't like soft drinks with lemon. I think it just gets in the way.
I prefer lime on fish. I prefer lime on... Let's have a look. How many people you got in the chat now?
We have 15.
15. Are you lime or lemon? Lime or lemon on fish? Or in general?
I don't like lime. I like lemon as a flavour. So when I cook chicken, lemon is great with chicken. It's brilliant.
I made lime. I love... Lemon chicken is one thing up from China. I do love, but I prefer lime to lemon any day of the week.
We got Angus is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Destiny saying lemon. You put the lime in the coconut.
I love, honestly, lime is an incredible citrus.
Lemon's great. I do like lemon. I like
lime. Exactly. Andrew is bang on the money.
Lime and chili is good. Yeah, lime and chili. Lime and chili is a really good combination, though.
During the summer, Ilana makes loads of salsas, whether it be mango salsa with jalapenos, whether it be pineapple, and I love my lime on that as well.
Finca is good. I do like Finca coffee. That's a really good coffee company. They use a lot of the same coffees that I do, the same company, so they're really good. Lemon.
You know the other one, the load of, and I was about to say chips, but I would have shouted at myself, crisps. Lime and pepper, as in black pepper, is a very, very good combination as well. And big up Couva, brother.
Good to see you, Coos. Good to see you. But I don't know. I don't like putting citrus in my drinks. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I do one. If you're being bougie, a slice of orange is lovely. Slice of orange.
Mate, look who you're talking to.
Yeah.
You know exactly.
Orange.
When I go to the underground, that's a pub in that Scotland Yard, or if I'm back home, I really wind the pit because I have Coke with a slice of orange. But I have to say, as you know as well, when it comes to lemonades, I am a Sprite whore. I won't touch lemonade unless it's Sprite. And the reason is because I think it tastes more lime than it does lemonade.
It's lemon and lime, so it's...
Yeah, but I think the lime is stronger. 7-Up is
Thank you so much for the fight.
Big up, Mr. Sweden.
Big up, sir. Thank you so much, buddy.
Mr. Sweden is in the building.
With the gifteds. Thank you so much, buddy. Really helps us out a lot. Big up, mate. Everyone give Tony some love in the chat. Really means a lot. Salt and chili. Ooh.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, if you've received a membership from Tony, give him a thank you. Soda drinks.
Angus has got one.
Yeah.
Laguna's got one. There we go. There we go.
But this isn't a Tottenham channel, though, Brian.
This is true. This is true. This is a peace and love.
Yeah.
Peace and love. And obviously, I will say, Tony is such a top man. I speak to him regularly via and personally and privately. He has been on the scene of
long time.
A long time. One of the originals. He's a top guy. Yeah. When I see I've got a message for him, he always makes me happy. Yeah. He actually sent me recently a new Gaza documentary that was on YouTube that I still got to watch. Yeah. But Tony's a top man. So top and great to see him supporting the channel.
Absolutely. It really helps us out. But it's time for us almost to end the show, Brian. What do you want to end the show on?
I'll just let people know. Evening Brews tonight is 6 p.m. And I am going to be with Simon, who you may have seen on We Are Tottenham TV, to discuss all things that have and have not gone on in the day. Then at 9 p.m. UK time, I will be on Chris Cowlins again. Now, just so you guys know as well, this chat is Chris and I were talking. He wants to do a show where it's just me and him, where we are talking about the board. We are talking about the transfer window. We are talking about the basically, and taking questions from the comments. Now, I would appreciate your support, guys, if you come in, but do me a favor. What we're trying to do, and what when I say we, I mean me, as in Lee and other people that are feeling the way. You've seen the way Tottenham Tour are doing things now. We still have the same message. We're just directing it and delivering it a different way. Now, if you are
have elocution lessons.
If you are coming in and you are going to leave a question and it is going to be Levy out, please, we're trying to clean the act up so it's not like all those Levy outers just shout and swear and bitch and moan. Please be respectful. Hopefully the questions will be brought up. He said to me, and I'll tell you now, and this ain't me saying anything in a bad way or trying to say anything. That Chris told me when I first went on that show last week, I am going to ask you about Levy. Swear as much as you want, say what you want. But like I said, the way I responded to the questions asked was in a dignified, responsible, balanced way to try and put the message across without going, you this, you that, you this, shouting and swearing. So if you are going to watch, you are going to come in, the questions will probably be brought up. I will certainly be talking about the board, the ownership, the transfer window, but I'm going to deliver it the way that Tottenham on Tour have been delivering it. And thanks to your support and others, the channel is growing, our channel. So we're trying to show people that people that are leaving out aren't these so-called thugs, aren't these so-called alcoholics, aren't these we're trying to
except for me, I'm a massive thug.
So we're trying. So guys, if you do come in, if you do watch, please be respectful. Please lend me some support. And let's start showing people that everyone, especially, and what I noticed is on Twitter, you know how violent it is, because after the show of Chris Cowlins, I checked the comments thinking everyone's going to go, oh my God, why'd you have Dagle? And oh my God, why'd you do this? Oh my God, why'd you do that? But do you know what? every single one of them was like, "Do you know what? I'm so happy you got Daigle, and it's great to hear his views. It's so good to have someone on the up." So yeah, that would be incredible. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I will be speaking to the board and the owners and the transfer window, but I'm going to do it the right way. So yeah, I will be on Evening Brews, obviously, and then we will be on. I will be on at 9 p.m. UK time.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for watching. A massive thank you to everyone that subbed today and to Tony for giving us 5 memberships. It really helps us out a lot. Have a wonderful rest of your day and take it away, Uppy.
And as always, Levy out.
And if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.